today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This is Jakeem Grant. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they'll be led by their 5'11" quarterback, and a mobile one at that. From Temple, it's P.J. Walker.
This is a guy who truly believed in himself coming out of Temple. He bounced on and off practice squads for 3 years without an opportunity. And his big break, it came in another league. The unofficial MVP of the revived XFL led his team to an undefeated record with 15 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions in a shortened season before the league folded. A little bit on the small side, but he showed in his journey outside the NFL, he has what it takes to lead a team.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Walker. And that is incomplete here.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw speed. And what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Carson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big
touchdown, Chargers. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They'll be led by the Heisman finalist from a season ago, the rookie from Alabama, Mac Jones.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 14 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line. Every time they go to the bench, you tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
Now Jones. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. This is Carson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it with Carson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. To throw is Walker. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Walker now. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Walker. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. Touchdown! Noah Fan, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit. 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Carson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coach. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They run with Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It was Jamal Adams up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Jones, throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he's going to be trapped inside his own 5. A very curious decision to bring that one out. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 89 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, Walker. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now a 2nd down and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner because you've got to prove to your offensive.
Touchdown, Chargers. Quinton Cephas, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Point after, right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
They hand this off to Harris. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That's on the guard, David Edwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Off the play fake, Jones. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. Touchdown! Quez Watkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making it.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw, Jones. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. to throw from his end zone. Jones. And that went off the mark a little late with a throw.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. More from L.A. in a moment. They go back to Carson here on 2nd. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Walker. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. And the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And this is caught. That's Watkins.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Carson will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there.
More from L.A. in a moment.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The Browns drive about to get started. Here's Jones. On 1st and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Jones throwing on 1st down.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Off play action. Jones. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. The 20. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. To throw is Walker. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Mooney. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.